Our day began with a 5-minute boat ride from bustling Bangkok.
G'day, welcome to Bangkok. This is Mr. T. He's going to take us for a bit of an adventure around Bangkok on the wild side. You can see the city in the background. We're going to head over to the park about 5k's from here.
Then it was time to unload the mountain bikes and hit the road.
So, Mr. T,
Yep.
how was your Spicer Road cycling adventures?
Our company Spiros provides cycling trips in Thailand and in Asia. This is one of our trips, Bangkok Jungle.
Oh, it's a nice place, and it's hard to believe that so close to the city of Bangkok, maybe 5 kilometers from the middle of the city, you can come to an area like this. And
Yes, it is. It's just on the side of the Chao Phraya River. We just take the boat to come here. Then we see something totally different.
And what's the name of this particular area?
This area we call Bang Kra Jao.
Bang Kra Jao.
Renowned Australian journalist George Nikas and his son Serge joined us for the ride.
It's hard to believe that just over there's 10 million people, but right here it's just us in the wilderness. Okay, this is Serge Nikas. He's on a bit of a bike trek with us today, and he's come across this long-nosed vine snake. Now, interesting thing with these particular snakes is his eye, his vision. He has a horizontal pupil, and this particular species of snake is very good at hunting lizards, particularly geckos. Now, if the gecko's camouflaged and he's staying still, this species of snake can actually detect where the gecko is, whereas a lot of other creatures wouldn't. So this is the first...
Yeah, I haven't seen one of these guys in a while. It's actually a colobrid species, so they're non-venomous, but he's a very agile hunter through the trees and stuff, going looking around for geckos and lizards, and they're an awesome snake to find because just look at its head. What snake do you see that has a bloody long nose like that?
It's amazing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Nothing like that in Australia.
Okay, so we're going to release the snake. Let him go, and it's warm enough. You might go for a bit of a dip. You can see this track here going into the water. I reckon there's some dinosaurs in this park. Maybe a big monitor lizard. I'm wondering if I can come through on him.
Serge, who has had a keen interest in reptiles for many years, was blown away by the size of the monster monitor lizards.
Oh well, we got a glimpse of one. He's a little bit fast for us, but maybe there'll be another one shortly. Now this is what it's all about, getting down and dirty, getting amongst it. Have a look at these. Big goanna. Claw marks here through the bank. He's about this wide, so his belly's probably about this round. I would say this lizard would be about 2.8 metres, almost 3 metres. They grow not quite as big as Komodo dragons, but pretty close. Anyway, they're proving to be hard to find, and when we do find them, they're pretty hard to catch as well. But we'll soldier on. Wow, look at that. He's a big boy. Look at that. Look at that. That's not a goanna, that's more like a Komodo. Have a look at the size of this bloke. Wow, he can grow to 3 meters in length. Nearly as big as the Komodo dragon. Now this guy here weighs almost as much as me. They can weigh about 70 kilos, 75 kilos. It's all right, buddy, we're just having a bit of a look at you, then we're gonna let you go on your way. Now you definitely wouldn't want to get bit by one of these guys. He's got about 59 different types of bacteria in his mouth. And now scientists are starting to believe they actually produce their own mild venom, which is not fatal to man, of course, but the bacteria can be if it's not medically treated properly.
Wow, they look a bit like velociraptors with these hands, these giant claws, and the head, when it sits up in the grass, in the long grass,
He sits up like that.
looks exactly like a raptor.
When he sits up like this, they're very intelligent. Also, sometimes they'll stand up on their back legs. They'll have a look around. Their eyesight's very good. They say they can see about 400 meters, so they can see you coming for a while.
They've got a great sense of smell as well, because they're forked tongue. They've got a system in their nasal area called the Jacobson's organ. When they flick their tongue out, they'll taste the air and bring it back into this organ, and they'll know exactly where you are just through a sense of smell.
That's right, the forked tongue picks up the particles in the air, doesn't it?
It brings it straight inside.
Yep, and that transfer messages information to his brain, and he can find his way around. Want to go for a walk? You want to go back in the drink? There we go! Whoa, all right, man, that was good stuff, wasn't it?
Well done, brother.
Is that
amazing.
That's the biggest lizard I've caught.
By far.
By far.
By far.
Me too, me too. But for sure, 2.5 meters in length.
It was massive.
2.5
Unbelievable.
meters. Yeah.
First one got away from us, but not the second one.
Not the second one. Walk in the park, mate. Walk in the park. All right. Well, there we go. That was the Bangkok jungle tour. Hope you enjoyed it. Come over, explore it for yourself for the day. Get yourself a lovely pair of these mud socks that I have, and we'll see you next time.